I remember that Tuesday morning I was about to cry and I was messaging my education consultant because I received this email that winter intake is already closed and you are already deferred, or the school will defer you, something like that. So I was like, shucks, what's the meaning of deferred? I Google it, and then it could be non-negotiable negative or negotiable negative, and I was about to cry. And my education consultant was like, I already told you, you weren't listening to me during the info seminar. I told you upon arrival in Canada, you need to have a personal appearance in the university. Unfortunately, my arrival was Saturday night, and I don't know if the school is open on a Sunday that time. They have classes on a Sunday, but I don't know if registrar's office is operational that time. And then after arriving from the airport, I even have to meet up with a realtor who introduced us to the landlord of the apartment where I'm gonna stay. Plus, another problem is, even though I will go to school to have a personal appearance on a Sunday or late Saturday night, I still don't have the documents that they are asking me to secure. And the instructions on the portal was, you have to secure the following documents and they will get you verified and you do the course registration there. And I thought that from there, that's the only time that I will have a personal appearance. So I had no choice. I had to ride the bus alone and learn to commute on the spot because my cousin already left the apartment and went back to their house. Well, aside from the deferment, after Christmas, I couldn't get a flight because it was peak season for all the airlines. And then the student under the same education agency who went first before me, she messaged me informing me that they got stranded. There was a snowstorm in Japan because they chose a cheaper flight. They didn't follow the direct flight which was advised also by our education consultant. They had to get a rebook. A family member helped them to get a direct flight instead of the one which is cheaper but has so many layovers. They had to really find a direct flight by chance. On top of that, there was a nationwide ban. It was called the no-fly zone PH because there was a problem with the radar system and flights were not available up until first week of January, and I had to be in Canada on the first week of January. That's why I arrived on a Saturday, one day and night before my actual first day of class.
Next stop, 9th Street.
UCW, and I hope I can fix my problem. I hope I don't get deferred. It's really sad.
The virtually
Finally got to to the registrar's office, there were so many cubicles and then larger glass doors. And I remember there was this kind Asian lady who I approached. She looks like a front desk officer or receptionist receiving. And then she asked me what happened, why I was problematic. In the middle of my ranting, I got surprised. A man with a beard was waving from afar from the larger glass door, and he was like, I was like, who is he calling? Was he calling me or somebody else beside me, or was he calling the receptionist? So, or maybe the receptionist already told him, because it's as if that he already knew that I was complaining on something or was problematic on something, just like the other people there. Because when I arrived, there was a huge line of international students waiting for their turn, and he called me to his office and he was like calming me down. He was like, welcome to Canada, blah 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 blah. And I was like, and he was like, but I just enrolled you 10 minutes ago, just 10 minutes ago. And I was like, and then after that, he told me to calm down again, and he just needs to do something with my phone. I need to open my internet. Do I have an internet? And then there were steps. Step 1, 2, I was okay. By step 3, my head was flying again, and he was like, give me your phone. And then it was done, and he said again, welcome to Canada, don't worry, no need to worry, blah 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 blah. If you don't have any other problems with the schedule that I made, you can now go to your class. And I was like, huh? Okay, thank you so much.
I think this is my next class. My first class, business analytics, for today, Wednesday. One and only class, and then I go home.
Basically, retrieve data from a traditional database or new database.
Thank you, Lord, for the safe trip. I had to go home immediately after school because we have an appointment with an installer, a handyman who will fix our IKEA wardrobe cabinet for our rooms. And I can't take everything because he might not like it. Opening my first Amazon purchase. This one's my piece. Finally, I can cut my 2 weeks of nails. Yay. Already sanitized this when I went down to get this at the market, because they just leave it on the front door, and then been reported on your mail. So you can track it that it's a safe parcel. It's not something very hazardous. I'm drying up. That's why I bought CeraVe. Alright. Night. What a relief to pluck my eyebrows. Look how red my ears are because it's cold. Nails because budget pa tayo, sis. Hindi pa pwedeng mag-salon. Like in the Philippines, you always go to the spa. Prunos today except for one subject. So I have to go back to studying. 2 shots, but this time it's mocha. Because I have to finish my weekly deadline. Bye. I have to take a picture and photo in front of our uni entrance where the signage is for the next info seminar of the Right Way Review Center in partnership with UCW in the Philippines. I'm Ma'am Katrina and Serbian. My cute friend studying in the library. And take pictures of my entrance.
Question. So go ahead and download Vanessa's vacuums, and then I'm.
Thought I was already late for the bus because it arrived 5 minutes earlier than expected. But there's a next one after a few minutes. Finally, I'm not late for my class properly.
We'll explain stuff.
Dramatic tours.
So with that, I think we can get started. Today we are doing our final workshop, which is the final aspect of our accounting cycle. So
A lot of crying this first month. There's no snow here, but on the outer part there is. Look, because it rained last night. And it's really cold here. Look at the mountain, there's snow.
So annoyed, this is the only part of my room which is so tidy and never gets messed up all the time. Because it's already 9:58 and I should allot at least an hour for the bus. I'm not sure what to wear because the school emailed that it's a pink day for the anti-bully program. So maybe I'll just put this in the innermost layer.
people are not in pink.
Hello.
Hello, ganda.
How are you? Get on, say hi.
Yo.
Look at my classroom.
We do the top of your level, right? You can pick up. I learned on this very powerful. It's a video code.